Okay, setting up a cell builder. I put the frame in over there already. It was queenless yesterday, and then I just came today and pulled all the brood out of the hive because I was short one queen. So then I pulled all the brood out. I'm just going around different hives right now and looking for this. So this is a frame, tons of young bees. I don't know, it's hard to see in the sun, but if you go over here, the young bees are like that one right there, like, whoop. So they're lighter in color, they've just come out of the cell, right? They're very small. So both sides of this have been hatching out, so this is a good spot to get bees from, right? So what I've done is I've gotten this hive ready. It's full of bees already, but what I keep doing is this. So I'll just take this frame. Oh yeah, of course it's being hard to do with one hand, so I'll just do this. Okay, knock all the bees on this front white board. All the young bees will walk up and walk in because they don't know how to get home, right? Never been away from the hive, so they're going to pick the closest thing, right? Then I take the frame and queen in this one's almost got this laid out already, and the bees were just coming out of it. So put the frame back in here, but as you can see, all the older bees that were on that frame are coming back. See them all? They're all coming back to this hive. So it's not like I'm taking away the whole frame. Probably half the bees on that frame end up coming back because they all know where they're going, right? Anyway, this one's big enough it can spare the room, or it can spare the bees. And I just do that with anything that I see here that's fairly strong. So I've replaced, in the front row there, I've replaced 5 queens today. So what happens there is, they were older queens. They were slow. One was just a failure to accept a queen. So I just put another queen in. Sometimes it costs 2 queens to get a hive queen, right? But anyway, so I've put the queens in there. They're gonna, a few days they'll be accepted, and then it makes it easier for me. I'll just leave them as long as I can, but then I'll come back, and when I need a nuke, I just pull a nuke out, and then I try to install a new queen. But that's from my old queens that aren't, you know, they're just not, they're not getting far. They're not just, you're just not building up fast enough. As you can see, those are all in single boxes still, which just tells me that they're junk. Because these ones over here at the far end there, the ones that are too high, they're all my old last year's queens, but they're doing well, so they'll be kept and just pulled nukes out of. Now this is a queen cup. As you can see, there was nothing in it. They're nothing to be alarmed about. They're a normal thing that's in the hive. There's a few on this frame actually. But anyway, that's what I'm up to today. Just trying to, I gotta do this in 2 different yards because I need to get, this is my last chance to get the graft in for this year's nuke production. So I gotta get it in now, and then if I get it in today, the queens will probably be laying around the 21st or 22nd of this month. Actually, it could be later than that, but it still gives me the opportunity to use them for this year's production. So anyway, I'm just going through all these, doing that, making a graft. Show you the graft frame that I put in here. I'll go and pull it out, just show you what I'm talking about. So just filling them up with bees, filling them up with food, and then I'll put pollen patty and food on top. So that's my grafting frame. They're just polishing the cells. So hopefully they'll polish the cells in the time it takes me to go through this yard, and then just before I leave the yard I'll graft. That's 45 cells on that, on those bars. So I will graft from the one in that back corner over there. And actually I'll knock that one down into a single and put a honey super on top like the one beside it. I could graft from either one of those queens. Those are really good queens. And actually so is that one. But anyway, and this one right here is a really good queen. I was just through that one. It's an awesome hive. Anyway, that's what I'm up to right now. Just this thing will be so boiling with bees that they'll fill all the frames, and then they will fill the inside of the inner cover as well, because it'll be placed on like this, because there will be a feeder go on top and pollen patties put in it. But that's just what I do. I put the bees on, shake them onto this white board. They walk up in and fill the hive with young bees, which are what I want. So anyway, that's what I'm up to right now.